Let's see if I'm not quite up to snuff. I probably should have had this open now, shouldn't I have? Well, that's perfectly fine. It should be live now, and hopefully public. Well, howdy, folks. Hey, it is live. Would you look at that? What did you think of our food? It seems perfectly fine. But yes, on that note, howdy, folks. We are back from England in the United States. I have people to kill from the last Jeopardy. There's plenty of things, you know. Amen. Good midnight low insulin specimen. Well, good 4:30 p.m. from me. Dip stuff and I need my music. Well, thanks for showing up for a moment. I did not get stabbed in England. Jesus. But yes, howdy folks. Hope you're all doing well. How about we'll start with what we're doing here. Finally back from England, which is nice to say. And, a few little, things because of it. I do, in fact, have something to shill. I now have some dice. So if you'd like some fancy dice with me on it, well, a pancreas on it, that help me out, by all means, order yourself some. I'd recommend them. How'd I like it? It was a wonderful trip. Did I steal the dice molds from Poor Hammer? Not to my knowledge. PancreasNoWork. That's a fun one. But yes, start with the announcement, shall we? We got some dice. I think they're quite cool dice. So I would say, if you'd like to support me, grab yourself some dice. Countryside is beautiful. I have words on that, if you'll give me a bit. I'll talk about the trip. Mic is a bit low. How about we turn that up a bit? And that's about as far as it goes. Well, it is what it is. But yeah, actually, no, hang on. I got one more trick I can pull. Oh my god, something is up with my computer today. Pardon me. Let me turn up the sound a bit in the settings. Input volume. All right, that should be a decent bit louder now. What's that mysterious other tab? This was just an image of this while I was waiting for something else to upload. It's really nothing that important. It's just a screenshot of the CE make. Before I realized that if I was going to announce I had dice to sell, perhaps I should show the fucking dice. How's my hangover? Oh boy, yeah, I was certainly quite drunk. No hangover today. That's for tomorrow at worst. And for the 5th of July, certainly. But yes, because, I have some dice now, so I would say, hey, they're pretty cool. They're cool dice, and I'm not very good at selling myself, so I would go get these dice if you'd like to support me. It's certainly more productive than sending a super chat. Because then you get a thing. You get a thing with these dice. You get a thing. So I would go get dice. Because I have something to shill, and because I don't know how much time I'll have in July for the monthly charity stream, I thought we'd do it today. So the charity stream this time around is the Please Tell Me It's Working, yeah, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. As lost someone who's lost a few people to it, and who made the funniest attempt on his own life. not the best thing in the world. So I'd say it's a pretty good cause. But hey, it failed. I'm here. We're chilling. Do I accept payment and cartboard? I don't know what that is. And anonymous, thank you for the $5 to the AFSP. How funny. Well, I was told for the longest time by my mother, which it was probably just to keep me from drinking underage, not to drink, it'll kill you from diabetes. So I had 8 shots thinking it would do me in. It did not do me in. I was just very hungover the next day as a kid. Silver Eagle, thank you for the $10 to the AFSP. That's much appreciated. If you had spare beta cell, give them to me. That's not payment. I'm just taking those from you. You and me both, brother. Look at us. We're still here. You know, fucking amen, possum. Amen. But, yeah. So, for the charity stream today, that's that. There's merch with the phrase, I watch a diabetic moron online. Would very much buy a shirt with this phrase and your logo on it. We'll get on, one day. I'll see if I can't work with the folks at Orchid 8. But yeah, given, a personal connection, as it were, I'd say it's a damn fine charity to donate to. Evil ad jump scare? Oh. Well, if you mean this, yes, this is, this is technically an ad, I suppose. If you're talking about the fact that you got an ad, I don't know, I didn't know there were ads on the fucking charity streams. Well, some strings could do it for me. Hey, well, glad the strings didn't do it to you. Funny enough, and I suppose this is very on brand that I'd say it. It was a Pippa quote that was the best possible reason not to do it. You're too fucking stupid to know it's good for you. Don't kill yourself. Words to live by. Might be baked like a charred cake. I don't think I'm that stuffed. I think it's just my voice. Actually, you know what? Hang on a minute. No, from the mic it sounds fine. I was in England. Could have theoretically high five me. Theoretically you could have, but unfortunately, the theoretical you could have. The practical is it's over. But yes, and I guess one small other announcement. I've got a compilation video coming out. Let's say within the next hour. Just, I don't know, thought it'd be convenient for anyone interested to put all those Halo Hammer videos I made together into one. I'm pregnant. Why are they diabetes dice? Well, that's kind of the presents I've made for myself. It's not that I'm pregnant. Hello from Greece, hello from the US. Unfortunately, however, for all of you, now that I'm home, I have a computer that's a PC, a desktop. It's not just going to, crash, turn off, not crash, but run out of battery the moment I play a game that's more intensive than Sunless Sea. And I think you all know what that means. I think you know what game I'm going to be playing. Come on, fellas. You already know. Pancreas, will you play the new Halo on stream? Chat, I'm so fucking excited for that for a couple of reasons. One, I'm sorry. I have hope for Darktide. Who the fuck do you think you are? I'm not playing Darktide. The game does start with a D. But, where was I going with this? Where was I going with this? God damn it. Yes, but the several people that said DBD got it right, I'm afraid. Yes. Now that I'm home, I can play my beloved funny fucking game. But no, for the Halo C make, that's where I was going. I am excited about that. Because you see, listen. it is a moral failing, perhaps, that I still have copium for Halo in me. I'm very sorry, but I do. Oh my god, the game capture was set to Dead by Daylight last time I played it. Holy shit, I didn't even set it. Oh my god, that's amazing. But yes, I still have some cope in me for the Halo 2, for the Halo CE make. I'm sorry. I like Halo too much. I'm just in. I'm sorry. No, I'm not playing Survivor. Strawberry, awesome. That's much appreciated, Chief. Thank you to the 45 for the AFSP. Like I said, you know, I'm not, well, I'm proud of it. I'm not ashamed of it, but I've been there. There's still plenty of bad days, but you gotta fight through them. So, thank you for that. Hopefully this is something that'll get some people in a better place. But as for Halo, cheer your notes. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I still have copium for Halo. I still want it to be good. I'm still excited when something new is announced. But as for streaming it, I'm so excited. And I believe I mentioned this one of the England streams. Because what it means is that when someone asks me, well, you know what, let me back up a bit. Obviously, mostly Warhammer on this channel. Although, I should say, there's a good amount of non-Warhammer stuff. If you look at my top few videos, let me just do that real quick. Obviously, you know, first three are Warhammer. But then number 4 and number 6 are Elder Scrolls. Number 9 is just the Human Covenant War. And number 10 is Halo Hammer, which is me, for those of you who haven't, you know, if you happen to have not seen it, is just me wanting to talk about Halo and jerk off Halo. So when the CE make comes out, what I get to do is when someone says, what do you think about update an X Warhammer game? I can say, from the point of view of both a business perspective, because it's an ongoing release thing, so there's hype for it, there's YouTuber whatever reasons to play it, but more importantly also from what I care about perspective, I'm not thinking about whatever nonsense is happening in Darktide or something else. Halo is out. And I'm so excited to get to do that. To just answer a question with, I'm not thinking about that right now because this takes priority. And have it be for one more reason than just the simple I don't care. The I don't care is quite frankly all I feel I need to give. Carry off. Hey, a whole bunch of the AL crews coming on in. Thank you for the 20 pounds to the AFSP. That is much appreciated, Chief. But yes, I will in fact be streaming the CE remake because, for a variety of selfish reasons, I'm so excited to stream that game. Call that being a smug asshole, because it absolutely is in some ways, but it'll just be nice to, from a business and pleasure standpoint, just be able to talk about and stream Halo. It will make me so fucking happy. But until then, I need to torture all of you. I'm afraid that it's, you know, on that standpoint, is it a business decision to not be streaming a war? Is it perhaps, the, you know, given my audience and what would probably be most popular for views, should I be streaming, you know, Darktide or Rogue Trader or Space Marine 2? Yes. Do I want to? No. You all get to watch me play Dead by Daylight. Fleet's less disgusting, hot, and gross. Now you're back home. Kirioth, I brought the heat wave with me. It's just as hot. Thankfully, however, I have AC. No, I swear to God, I came back, I looked at the weather, and it was like 95 degrees, which is about, in Fahrenheit, what it was in England when I was over, at least in the south, like in London. So I was like, why did I even bother coming home? I could have just fucking stayed. TazBSX, thank you for the 20 pounds to the AFSP. It's much appreciated. Stream of the Halo Convention of Sins of a Solar. Oh, fuck, I should play that. I should play that on stream. I'd have to re-download that mod. I think I deleted it on my, because before I upgraded my PC, I had no space for anything. If I stream Uno or chat, oh, thank you. Yeah, the Midwest is getting yeah, the Midwest. What I was saying, like a couple different people in England, the weather in England when I was there is basically the weather of the Midwestern United States. I will say that there's the tornadoes in the Midwestern U.S. England doesn't quite have that. There were honestly quite a few places I visited where I went there and I was like, I'm just back home. Like, I visited the places of a couple people, spent some nights, at some fella's house, and in both of those towns, one of my main thoughts was like, this is the English version of the town I live in presently. You see rules on if we had more of it in this humid hellscape. Yeah. 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 Fucking rude that you came back before my Wi-Fi is set up. Mr. Creamy, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry that your Wi-Fi is not set up at the moment. How is the Aquafire doing? Are you referring to Lake Michigan? Because, I admit, when I flew back home yesterday, it was certainly still there. I assume it's still doing fine. It's Lake Michigan. I'm pretty sure it's all right. You should do one thing, but genuinely like your BattleTech videos. I'm super glad to hear you say that. I'm writing another one not literally as we speak. I'm writing another one, though. It's a great middle ground between the trek between BPL releases and Big Red 40K techs / Sven's Vanderplank deep dives. Hey. I live in the enlightened centrist middle ground, pardon me. I'm removing Lake Michigan. Don't you fucking dare, dude. Especially now that I live in Indiana and I'm closer to the Indiana Dunes, which is like not only beautiful, but like the only proper nice beach to go to if you live in the US and don't want to go to one of the coasts. Please don't get rid of Lake Michigan. I need that. Also, greatest, concentration of freshwater, or freshwater? I don't know. Maybe that's the word. Non-salt water on planet Earth. Don't do that. Look, there's not many positive things to say about living in Chicago. Being able to drink the tap water and it's just fresh lake water. Easily one of them. There is no such thing as a drought where I live, and it is something I have grown to appreciate. Freshwater. I thought that was freshwater, but I stroked myself out a bit. But, yeah, so... Yeah, London trip was good. I was, met some good friends, hung out with some good friends, met a bunch of strangers, hung out with some strangers a couple days, also great. Also mainly on a couple days, because I was still on my own doing tourist shit for a few days. I don't know if oddly introspective is the right word, but I feel like that's a good word. Made me some introspective about YouTube life in general, in a mostly good way. This was mostly not a crash out kind of way. So, I don't know. Here's the Q&A. Now that I know how to access the Q&A and know that I can't do it from my phone, I feel much more comfortable using it, so... I don't know. That seems like I might as well start theming these things as opposed to just random questions, because realistically you can ask whatever random nonsense questions in the chat. Here, we should plan ahead and meet up. That is something I would like next time in England, and I will be coming back to England, either for conventions or just because I would like to. Absolutely, Carryoth, we should plan that. That is one thing that I kind of just didn't really do. Like, especially, the war crimes fellas, I just kind of said, hey, in a month I'll be in England. And they were like, oh, alright, cool. They live in the middle of fucking nowhere. That is one thing. There's some trip to England. Oh fuck! Did I put on the cake offering? I did. All right. I'm not an asshole. Oh, I'm not playing on a laptop now, folks. I'm about to lock in. It's Jasoning time. Did I see Andy and Hal from Lore Crimes? I did see Andy and Hal from Lore Crimes. I recorded one of the Lore Crimes at their place, the reveal stream. I would have liked to record another Lore Crimes there, to be honest, but it was reveals time, and yes. Yeah. It is. I would say, for anyone, I need to get off Lethal Pursuer, because I can't fucking use it when I'm in this mode, because it helps for now, but... Shit. There's so many pallets around me, oh my god. Idiot. He's probably gonna make this. But no, there's some thoughts I had on England that were... Remember how I said I was gonna be instantly better because now I'm back home? That doesn't really mean anything if I'm just being a fucking fool. Oh, yeah, get fucked. And they've already done it, Jen, because of course. I thought she was gonna just... Good enough. Alright. Come here, take your lumps. England over. England is over. But, I will say overall, it was a very nice trip. I'm really glad I went on it. Oh my Jesus. And there's nowhere to manifest. I can do it here. Yeah, I thought she'd get it. Break this. That's where you put the pile? Holy shit, behavior. What is this? It's fine. This should be a hit. Remember when I said that should have been a hit? I didn't know those things. Alright. I'm learning a lot about Jason this game. I'm also learning I'm not good at this game. I guess I'll take that, though. I probably could have broken this to spawn in, but if I get it down, I get it down. You know, don't complain, just take the down. There's no good hooks to bring him to. Yeah, yep. That one's gonna pop too any second. I'm not even gonna bother going in the mode. It's gonna pop that. Yeah, wouldn't have helped. Not very used to projectile killers, so this is definitely taking some getting used to. I'm sorry, what? Oh, horse shit. There's two of them here, too, is the problem. Alright, that was a good hit. 115 for the moment, but... it's fine. I get why they made Dead Hard only one hook now. I can't keep taking this chase, I need to go. Yep. Oh, that was nasty. Alright, alright. That's not keeping me in the game, but it's keeping it from being a shutout. Jesus Christ. Might turn into a shutout soon enough. What is up with my mouse today? You leave home, things get different. It just doesn't feel right. Four hooks, one guy on death hook. This isn't lost. This is certainly not lost. I gotta say, overall, England trip, very good. Good time all around. Did I see what I think I saw? I did. You're not making it anywhere. Nope. Alright, alright. Good, 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 good. Still here. Nope. That's fine. This power comes back almost instantly. There's Tap. Ooh, killing him is probably the only way I have left to save this. I will kick this pallet. This is the only place I have to be, and it's completely a dead zone now, so... I like that his, break sound is... Someone did get back on this gen, but they seem to be gone, and that other gen is what's going to be the sticking point. Oh, God, anti-hook. Oh, right, I forgot. Or anti-camp feature. Alright, I'm gonna debate that one. That one was some horse shit. Got hurt a second hook, though. That's two people I can gun for and still be mostly fine. Go back, check on this one. Yep, yep, I had a feeling. Show up, please. Alright, alright. That was good. That was good. Counting no more. Yeah, they, I don't play many projectile killers, so they're definitely juking me a bit. What was her plan? I really don't care. I've got so many people on death hook now, and none of them are dead. I'm going back. No, I don't. I do not care about you. I need to tunnel you. I'm sorry, lady. Alright, yeah, give up. Whatever. Am I about to... I feel like I am going to eat a DS if I go for her, so... Leave her slugged. Grab you. Put you on a hook. Put you on a hook somewhere. How's that gen? That gen is about to pop. No one here? Alright, fine. Anonymous, Jesus Christ. Thank you for the $87 to the AFSP. You've been incredibly generous today. I appreciate it. Well, that was dumb. That was just as dumb. Alright, I can mini-mori him if I just spear him with this, so... Fuck. average dead hard user. Oh, make your choice. I always forget when I have that, but it's a great perk to have. Fuck. Fuck! Alright, alright. Oh, alright, alright. You know what? Above average dead hard user right there. Doesn't matter though, you're dead. This is the worst case I can be in. Now I need to look for Hatch and deal with her. I was hoping she'd be here. Nah, you know what? I got a 3K. I don't need a 4K. Fair enough. GG's whip. You know what? That ended with GG's. And that. That's all I have to say to that, man. There's always one. Look, cinema. Thank you, Dutch. Welcome, Dutch. I get it. I get it in this game, right? A new killer comes out, and for like 2 weeks you see nothing but them. This is Jason. This is like the last major horror icon they were missing. Mostly because his license is hell. 40,000 Warhammer effort? It's Jason. You're gonna be seeing a lot of Jasons for the rest of this game's history because it's fucking Jason. You know? It'd be like if, you know, Smash comes out, right? Well, Smash comes out. You're playing Smash. Imagine, you know, you're playing Smash, and, like, they release the Master Chief in it. You go to play online. You're going to see a whole lot of Master Chiefs. Like, they got Jason in the game. Yeah, you're going to see Jason a whole lot. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I mostly get it. Especially a lot of the characters when they're just sick of overpowered character. But it's Jason. I'm sorry, you need to just accept it. Oh my god. That oh my god is unrelated, by the way, chat. I've just looked at the ad split that YouTube has just tried to do for the video I'm uploading in a moment. This is disgusting. For those of you who aren't aware, YouTube rolled out a system where it automates the ad placements, which is nice in theory. Were not for the fact that if you put an ad in a place it doesn't like, it basically just won't let you. So you are kind of at the mercy of YouTube placing them, and if it places 5 million ads in 5 seconds and leaves a vacuum in the rest of the video, the vacuum has to stay. Which, it's mostly not too bad. You need to kind of work around the ad placement for placing ads. It's just a little stupid. So, pardon me while I delete about 5 million ad slots YouTube has added into this video. I'm not kidding. There was an 8-minute portion of this video. There was 5 ads. And it wouldn't show all of them to you because there's a limit on how many ads you can see at once, but Jesus Christ. Every 30 seconds, every 30 seconds. Yeah, holy shit. It's like, I'm not trying to drown people in ads. I get it. They make me money, but also at a certain point, I'm not that greedy. I did just have to deep throat my drink because it started fizzing up when I took a sip. That was unpleasant. That was unpleasant. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm not a fan of that. Mm. Okay. Anyway, why is this yelling at me now? Oh, my blood sugar's very high. All right. You know what? Valid crash out. Insulin pump. Man. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, that was unpleasant. Oh, I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy. Thank you, Dutch. I was looking at the Q&A. I just opened it for a moment. And all I saw was the question, why? I don't know, man. I ask myself that every time I don't die in my sleep. Some people may say, given the charity the stream is for, that's a bit tasteless. I would say I admitted to making an attempt on my life, so I think I have room for it. Are boneless wings just upscale chicken nuggets? Yeah, they are, and they're delicious. And if you have a problem with boneless wings, I'd have a problem with you. Anyway, in the background, really quick. Oh my god, I fucking hate YouTube. I really appreciate how I tried to make it a YouTube questionnaire. If anyone had questions about YouTube or how that stuff works or anything like that, and you all ignored it and just asked whatever anyways. And you might think I'm being sarcastic. I'm really not being sarcastic. I think that's unbelievably funny. It's almost like personal experience can influence the stuff you want to support. I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about, Kirioth. You must be making that up. That's madness. Anyway, so on account of the high blood sugar, I desperately need to piss. So for those of you who hear me streaming and are just filled with disgust but still want to hear my voice, first of all, I'm a little bit confused, but fair enough, man. It's probably the Dead by Daylight I get it. Second of all, I've just published a compilation video. It is an hour and 54 minutes. So if you'd like to go watch that and see, fucking do whatever. In the meantime, yes, I'm going to go fry chicken in my toilet and maybe turn down the AC a little bit further because fuck me, is it still hot in this house. Jesus. All right. AC has been turned on. Cooler, hopefully, in the house. Thank you, Tama, for remembering to do all of the things I should have been remembering to do myself. Jesus Christ, it's warm. Anonymous, thank you for the 20 Canadian bucks to the AFSP. That is much appreciated. Pancreas, have I ever? I've done a couple things. I'm going to need more than that. Just turn back the stream back to see it opens. Huh? What did I... For once, I didn't have my phone on me. I feel like a bunch of stuff is... I feel like I'm missing some things. I do it for the MPreg reactions. You do get a lot of MPreg reactions whenever you do an ad, everyone. I suppose I do too, though. It's not... I absolutely did wash my hands, you fucking savages. Someone say MPreg. A couple people say... Am I getting new fan art? Because I've gotten like 6 pieces of fan art, and 4 of them were me pregnant, or Techless pregnant, or both of us pregnant. Where is the compilation? I probably on my channel, if I had to guess. I suppose I could check. It is, in fact, on the channel. Pure white screen. Halo Hammer, I barely know her. Beautiful. I love my audience. And I mean that unironically. The audience is one of the prouder things I have about the channel that I've accumulated, because you know what? You fuckers are just here for the ride. In a more genuine version of that statement, I have to say I do appreciate the fact that a full quarter of my subscriber count saw a grown-ass man release an AMV in 2025 and say, yes, I do want to watch that. Really digging the D&D content? It's enjoyable. Hey, where is he? Dutch. Look, thank him for that too. He's in it. Thank Dutch for it. Thank Dutch 40K guy for the D&D stuff too. And I don't know if Jinx is here, but you know, they're both involved. Let's all right, hang on. Before I ready up, I need to take off Lethal Pursuer. I need something that's better than Lethal Pursuer. Any DBD players in this chat? I know there's not many of you because, well, I mean, there's got to be at least a few of you. Let's get him level 2 prestige. Should hopefully get the rest of the perks I need up to purple. I still have some perks I just not unlocked. Huh? Oh, they're basic nothing. Alright, fine, fucking, you know what? The rest of the points hit adjacent. Give me some perk recommendations. I'm honestly kind of thinking, fuck, what's the... I'm kind of thinking Enduring. Because if I either, you know, miss a throw or I get a throw and I go to swing through a pallet, I think we're going to do Enduring instead of Lethal Pursuer. And then I'm going to put back on... What's this fuck's perk? Where... This can't be used, by the way, for anyone not aware and also interested in DVD. This can't be used in his mist form, whatever you want to call it. Overwhelming Evil, or I don't remember it all. What is it called? Omnipresent Evil. I was close. Alright, now that I got a couple more things, though. That's... not horrible, but... Ooh. That's not bad. It's not great. Because you should push them into the environment, but if you don't, it's not horrible. I only have one of these. Oh. Well, that's not horrible either. I'll just stick with these for now. The Jason economy will resume. We'll get more. We'll get some more. I will be playing quite a bit of Jason because what I've played is rather fun. Why did someone just say wow on something? Good. Everyone has thanked Dutch. Good. Goober404, thank you for the 10 pounds to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. That is much appreciated, Chief. I think I'd kill myself if I touched D&D again. Well, if I got the charity for you. Has anyone asked a YouTube question yet? There's been a few. You go, does she know how to make a grilled cheese? I mean, I do. When Gekishin stream. When you're home before 1 in the morning, motherfucker. Or when I'm drunk and during a weekday. And then it doesn't really matter when you're home, because I'd probably press live anyways. Arsenal, Chelsea, or Spurs. I don't know what the reference is. I think I'm going to cover the End Times DLC for Total War Warhammer 3. I'll play it, and I'll probably stream it once or twice. Best thing you ate in England? I gotta give... Oh, God, what was the best thing I ate in credit? I like Greg's. It is such a simple thing, but... I don't know if it's the best thing, but it was nice that it was there, and it was just very reliable. For comedy, I'm going to say Greg's. When do you think another Primarch will be revealed and who? Maybe Jagged Eye or something. I don't know. What's a series or setting you want to cover but can't for whatever reason? I haven't made another Elder Scrolls video in a while because reading that lore hurts my brain. And I'm always, like, even more than anything else, there's a perpetual feeling that I'm getting it wrong every time I write about it. And if I get, like, 1 or 2 things I get wrong, I never intentionally get something wrong unless it's, like, being very blatant, then I'm being, like, a smarmy asshole and know I'm being wrong. And I feel like it's obvious if I'm doing that, but, like, if I feel like I just don't know what I'm talking about, I won't upload the video. Why won't you watch ReZero? Because I don't like isekai. There's very few that I like, and I just don't want to watch it. Opinion on next El Nino. I don't know. Who's my favorite both to play and as a character? I love the Singularity. I fucking love the Singularity, dude. Why does Dungeon No work? Because it's a catchy name and Dutch said it was fine when I suggested it, even though I did feel a little bit arrogant suggesting that name. I felt a little egotistical, but he said it was fine, and it worked quite well. Went down the Kirkride rabbit hole again last night, and this time it was all about a Num and Padme, and how it's one instead of... See, that's the thing. Every time I read about it, I read stuff like that, and, like, I'm afraid I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, but I don't know if I'm right either. I just want to talk about a fantasy setting I like, and credit to where it's due. I like Elder Scrolls for a reason, because it's fucking weird. But because it's so weird, every time I try and talk about it, I feel like I'm wrong. Ever played Gladius? Very fun game. I haven't in a while. I should give it another try. I really should. Someone asked another England question that I was going to kind of just yap about in general, which is why I skipped over that one. Will the X-Edits get another video when the rules drop? Probably not just for the kill team. Both for my own, like, maybe not interest, but, like, me writing about it. And I'd like there to be more about it. I don't want to make a whole dedicated video that would only be a little bit. Especially because I usually have a sponsor. I don't want to give a sponsored video that's only like 10 minutes. Not that, I mean, if people do that, I don't really judge, but I'd like to provide more. Anonymous, thank you for the $10 to the AFSP. That's much appreciated. Sponsors, clearly I cannot be judgmental about sponsor things. Almost every one of the last few videos I've done has been sponsored. There are a few things I am judgmental about on YouTube that people do, but sponsors is and has never been and will never be one of them. Ever get my hands on a gun? I've shot a gun once. I was a horrible shot, but that was also when I was a teen. Like early teen, so I should probably... I'd like to go to a firing range sometime soon. This one just says sarcasm. Is Tung Tung Sahur still getting clicks? I hope not. In terms of how it relates to YouTube, what's your favorite sauce for boneless wings? This is going to come across as wishy-washy, but I have two different answers for you. Like Parmesan garlic and honey barbecue, like each. I don't know if... I couldn't pick between those two. I love both of them. What's the first video you'd want to remake? Do or Don't Eldar or Skaven, easily. I could... Actually, the first few Do or Don'ts I did, including the orcs, really quickly before the game starts. I'm gonna look do or don't orcs. That video was 9 minutes 38 seconds. I feel like I could say so much more and go into so much more detail now that I like actually know how to do things. How much insulin does your average YouTube moolah buy you? Well, thankfully enough that I can afford good health insurance and what I need to pay for the insulin when I get it. Blue cheese is goated. I love blue cheese, but that's a dipping sauce. Blue cheese is not a flavor of wing, at least anywhere I've been. This map is horrible if I don't have Lethal Pursuer. I don't know where to go, but I suppose that's just something I need to work on now, isn't it? If I was a survivor, where would I be? You know what? Let's jump down here. Do I hear a gen working, or is that just map ambiance? I can't tell. I feel like I do. I feel like I do. I did. Yep, I did. Bullshit. God, Jason is so fun. Holy shit. This is not something you often hear about the Dead by Daylight creators, but they nailed making Jason. Credit card, no work. I walked past the hook because I was reading chat. Oops. He did go back. Oh, that was so close. Well, sure, I'll take a free pallet. And a free hit. No way I got away with that. I took I took Endearing because I thought it would be good, but I've not needed it. Not where I wanted to be. What? Okay. DBD LMAO. Look, man, I like what I like, and what I like is oftentimes mid. Jason is not mid. Jason is fun. I really don't care about breaking that pallet. Where can I show up? Alright, smart. She just took off. She's kept taking... Holy shit, this girl is moving. That's Lithe, isn't it? Yep, that's Lithe. This is such an unproductive chase. I need to leave. I need to leave. Alright, gen spread isn't great, but this is doable. This is 6-7. Wait, what? Oh, good. There's my hex right in the middle of the open. Again, I'd like enduring value, but they're not giving me a chance to get enduring value, because every hook I get is a little too easy. Take those. Lenin. I think there might be some people here. Yep. Oh, but imagine. There's the enduring value I wanted. Did you meet any Brexit geezers in England? I met some cool folk. I didn't meet any Brexit geezers. I did not meet anyone living the day in the life of a true British geezer, unfortunately. Where should I show up? Where should I show up? Right here. Damn it. It's fine. This is fine. This is still fine. This is still fine. I keep running into more things. And there we go. Did I go to a boss man shop? I did not go to a boss man shop. I'm afraid I don't know what that is. Oh, someone was on that gen. Where might they have ran? Maybe, hopefully this way. You know what, that's fine. Oh, they didn't leave at all. Alright, sure. I think someone is working on that gen down there, but that is perfectly fine, because it means no one's unhooking, no one's doing any of that. This will be done. Can kick this. This game is probably basically over. I will go down here. Beautiful. Alright, they're getting out through that portal, which is fine, because I can get on them right away. Can I cut them off from the save? I would very much like to. Just more here, please. Thank you. Man, is that sick. What are you people talking about? A Bossman shop is either kebab or a quarter store. GG's. What did they bring? I've seen a lot. It's blue windows of opportunity. 4 windows of opportunity. Love Jason Mori so much. It's so cool. It is just so fucking cool. 0 England visited. I did in fact visit England. I'm class. I just sit at the hook for 15 minutes. A real basement Bubba, I see. Don't get a lot of those anymore. Do or don't Ruby went. Tolly? Are you still here? Are you still here saying that shit in my chat? Yeah, you left. Good. Do or don't Ruby. Never. Marathi's feet or Karl Franz's chin? It's a purely platonic opinion I feel towards Karl Franz. He is my idol, but like in a platonic way. Your Warhammer Fantasy or AOS Wizard, which lore would you have? I feel like Lore of Metal isn't a bad one, but Lore of the Heavens is also valid. What is my opinion of Casey's General Store? Never been. Never been. Schembeferoid? Schembeferoid. Got any special characters / champion to return to the old world? If you're asking if I have insider information, I have nothing. If you're asking who I'd like, Tyrion, obviously, and Tyrion, Teclis, in a lesser degree, because they aren't quite where they're at by modern Warhammer Fantasy, it'd still be cool. Sigvald could show up. Whole lot of Ruby character. I was looking at that. I saw Ruby. Freudian slip of the century. I saw Ruby. Jesus. That, I feel gross. I feel gross for saying that. I'm not happy that that just happened. Ugh. Is the YouTube algorithm really all that overwhelming of force on YouTube, or have you found you can really just upload whatever you want? At least personally, I need to go to the bathroom again, and this is a layered question. I have a layered answer. How about that? So I'm going to the bathroom again, and then that's a quite good question, Fanciful Prodigy. So how about that? Give me a moment. Burp did not come out gently. Alright, so before I answer that question, can we get another Blessed Shigma. What happened to my 3 cuck chairs? I didn't add any more. They're in the basement. Fuck off. They're not cuck chairs. But that one question, because I quite like that question. I'm not going to say that the YouTube algorithm doesn't affect people. And for some things, I know I'm blessed, especially with what I have. And I try and keep that in mind. The audience I have is very supportive and watches most of what I do, to some extent or other. And I will certainly say that there are some video topics like I know are going to do worse, and I do, understand and accept that. Like I know when I do a BattleTech video, all things considered, it's probably not going to do as good as a 40K video, right? But I hope I'm not coming across as too much of a prick when I say this, but it is a genuine feeling that I think some people, some complaints very much do come across as basically not accepting that at a certain point enough is enough. And I don't mean that enough is enough in like a throwing a fit way. I mean that even videos on my end that are flops do perfectly fine, and because I have sponsors, they still do fine. And there are some people that when they would see something like that, and I feel like, get upset. It's natural for me to sound like a prick. Fucking amen to that. So, is it a thing that affects people? Yes, it absolutely is. But I think to some extent it is also almost not appreciative for some people of the job that we have. Which is not to say that every time someone complains about the algorithm, it's invalid. It is very frequently valid. But there are videos I put out that by the standards of what I usually get are certainly flops. And a lot of them I look at and go, that video is still serving me perfectly well. And to some extent, I wish that attitude was a bit more common across the platform, because not every video needs to be a 1 out of 1 or 1 out of 10 like that. In Studio, YouTube Studio, the app, it ranks videos like based compared to the last 10. So like a 1 out of 10 is like out of your last 10 videos, it's performing number 1. Phenomenal. Not every video needs to be that. To some extent, the algorithm is very influential, and it definitely could be made better and more supportive of art, and there are some people I highly respect who it has absolutely fucked over, and in a way that's not valid. But a lot of people, I think, could also stand to be, I don't know, more appreciative of where they're at. Number go up is a terrible and prolific disease. Yeah, Dutch, you've basically said it perfectly. It's a thing, and if you're going to do YouTube as a job, you should always try and make like a good video, and you always, of course I enjoy when a video performs well, both from a pride standpoint of the video I've made, and I'll be honest, a monetary standpoint, because a video of 1 out of 10 is going to make me a good amount of money. But some people I do sometimes there is also some genuine appreciation that complaining about the algorithm because one video didn't do so hot is not great. Which again, though, a lot of people have been screwed by the algorithm, and I mean that genuinely. A lot of people I highly respect on this platform. Some of the best creators I know and I genuinely look up to. I've heard complaints about the algorithm that are beyond valid. Because at the end of the day, this is a blessed job to have, and if you make any amount of money on YouTube, I think it is that you should to some extent just appreciate that and not constantly chase the bag. Which is not, again, I have sponsors. That's not to say that every single instance of doing something being included for money, I don't think that's inherently evil or completely wrong. Who's Dutch? I keep saying his name. He's in the chat. He's got a check mark and everything. He's also one of the, the main, I will say the main fella behind PancreasNoWork. Give the man props. Give the man props for the D&D content existing. Do it now. Dutch is a FNAF YouTube. Putting food on your table is not evil. Not in the slightest, and I hope that's not what I'm coming across and saying. Because there are... it's not blaming anyone that, like, chases the algorithm and, like, an attempt to, you know... I don't know. How do I put it? I don't know. Maybe I am a lot more sanctimonious or whatever you want to say than I thought. But... and I try not to judge people for this, especially, like I can't say it enough. I have sponsors, I have merch. If something's done with, like, at least somewhat the intent of money in mind, I can't blame them. Sponsors exist on channels because, you know, they pay us. I've gotten so far very humble and reasonable tone since I've walked in. Well, I appreciate you saying that, Chief. It's, again, doing something for money isn't inherently wrong. It's just, I think that, to some extent, a lot of times people complain about the algorithm, and it's people that, from at least if my own comparison is even, you know, my own channel's even slightly comparable to theirs, I know they're still making a decent amount. It's... I don't know. I guess one way to put it is another channel I respect has said, and like some other stuff, that don't get an ego. And on that note, what I would add to that is, I'd say there's levels to it. There's pride over what you do. I have pride over what I do. It wasn't all on my own, because nothing ever truly is, especially in a public forum like this, without an audience. No channel exists, but still have pride of what I do. Arrogance is, I don't know, a little... At least as I made into this comparison, obnoxiousness, basically obnoxious pride. Maybe you've earned a bit of it, but you could stomach to be less of a prick about it. And then ego, which is people who think they're king shit and deserve to forever make $1 trillion YouTube dollars. Suppose in that regard, that's maybe closer to what I mean. But I'm no one's arbitrator. I'm one asshole on the internet. I really don't know that much. Ugh, pardon the grousing. Walking around some days in England, I had nothing to do but think while I took in the sights. I see someone is doing the Cetra copy pasta in chat. This is good, this is good. This is the kind of thing I am here for. Ego? Vegeta reference? Oh, I mean, that ego is perfectly fine. Ultra ego? Look, if you are Vegeta, you earned it. You say he's arrogant, he says damn right. He is the prince of all Saiyans. Of course he deserves an ego. Thinking, that's a dangerous habit. It's good to take pride in your work, but some people just take that too far. Amen, Dutch. He's talking about me. Yes, I'm talking about you, Andy. I'm saying that you, one of the kindest people I know, is an egotistical bastard. Truly. You heard it here first, folks. The Remembrancer, who's one of the most dedicated and honest people in what he does, is really an egotistical bastard. Truly. Yeah, okay. Andy, you, the lore crimes gents... Dutch, you as well, you're some of the fine... You are not at all one of the people I'm talking about. None of you four in the slightest are in the categories I'm talking about. And obviously without naming names, because that would be an incredibly shitty thing to do, and I don't wish, like, downfall or hunting on everyone. There are people in my head I'm thinking about as I say this. And none of you for, you know, deadlifts for the Dark Gods, Amber King, the Dutch 40k guy, ugh, and the Remembrancer Police. I'm not giving names. I am not starting shit. Spawns. Someone might be here. Nah, I didn't. It was an educated long shot. Is Jason grandpa age? When did the first Friday the 13th? Pardon me. When did the first of that movie come out? That hit was kind of bullshit. But you know what? We fucking take those. Oh, but imagine if I hit that though. That was pretty foul, but you know what? I have no mercy for survivors. I've been playing the role of killer. You know, I'm not saying that survivors should just, you know, get over themselves. But I absolutely am. Oh, give me the pallet. Give me the pallet. I love free shack pallet. Oh, that one, I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I'm a little erect. That's perfectly fine. You're not making any distance anyways, and I'm getting a hook back the moment I put you on one. Can't have good things. I want... Titanfall 3... The burp is empowered. Holy shit. Truly. Fuck! Oh, you ran away. Oh, you're not where I thought you'd be. That's perfectly fine. You're not getting anywhere. Go into the dead zone. Bullshit! Oh, alright. You know what? Nice dodge. Gotta give credit where it's due. I got stuck. There was someone here. Someone's being confident in themselves. It's you. I don't know if you're one I've chased yet or not. Oh, I have, and that was nasty. Oh, Jason fucks. Jason fucks so hard. Oh, I didn't think that. You know what? We take those. The two-tap king. Four hooks at 5 gens. That's... Kick this and then go into Omnipresent Evil. We're doing pretty good here. What the fuck? Going nowhere doing that. going nowhere even hit it. Did she unhook someone? She did, and I just didn't even think to do anything with it. You gotta pay more attention to make your choice. Someone not... Oh, hello. No, we're going for that. If I can get it down on her, she should be dead. So... She's completely... No, she's not vanished. Does she have the fucking pallet stun per... Fair play, lady. Alright. A little unfortunate, but we got her at the end of the day. Really? Really? Alright, they didn't do anything with that sprint burst. That's perfectly fine. I was hoping I could spear her against a wall, but that's fine. Grievous. Captain Malevolent. Don't think I like that. That's kind of funny. Holy disgusting, dude. Get up there. Why didn't that give me... Well. Howdy, sir. Huh? Oh! Can I just kill you? Fair enough. Oh, I can just kill you. Alright. Another dub. Another Jason dub. That's a blood sugar drop. The blood is certainly dropping down somewhere. blood sugar, speaking of. Hey, the blood sugar is going down. That's always good. I'm starting to like Jason more and more. Holy shit. Again, behavior. You nailed it. Bangin' character. I need to open Twitch really quick. How long has this been going on? Only an hour and a half? Time flies when you're having fun, and brother, I have too much fun in Dead by Daylight. The sponsors, you get a moral conflict with certain offers because some of them made me squint even if it was funny. A few, and I do tend to turn down the ones that I don't super agree with. There's also been some that I've had and I don't think I'll have again for that reason. Makes a lot of videos about Warhammer. I assume you build and paint minis. Have you ever built any other kind of model kits, or is the interest just wargaming stuff? Chat, if you want an easy to assemble mini that's still something, you know, iconic and cool, fucking Star Wars Legion, holy shit. Easy minis to put together, simple to paint, because it's a battle droid. They're very standard color schemes. Ugh. Ever do a Lancer video? It's a great TTRGB system like Battlecheck. I might one day. If the interest grabs me, I'll probably make a video on it. If the interest grabs me, of course. Do Lego men count as minis? I'm poor in this game? Yeah, because I just spent all my... Fuck you. Fuck you. Never mind. I read that username. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, they did say they were doing this. I'm glad I just checked that. I don't know what... I don't know what that means. Dr. Killswitch. I see. So there was difficulty snapping out of Tier 3, which is, you know, admittedly a game-breaking issue, because you can't do anything if you're in Tier 3. But survivors get invisibility, endurance, insta-heals, unbreakable pal. I see. I'm off to bed, folks. Have a nice stream. Have a good night, Andy. Thank you for joining in. It's always a pleasure. This is blood point cap 5 million. It is. So I need to spend some blood points. Jason, you're getting a stimulus package. Maybe not that much of a stimulus package. Let's just do 100 levels. I got 19 Eerie add-ons with all of that. In total, between the two of them. New event blows for killer. I'm not playing it. I'm just not playing it. I'm not playing the event that tortures killer players. In fact, before I start the next one, I want to check something. There's no way the bonus is for survivors right now. There's no fucking way. I refuse to believe that. I just don't. I just don't believe that. Behavior, they give and they take. They give us Jason, who is a phenomenal killer. Like, he's so fun to play and he's strong. And then they give us the event that tortures killers. There is no true balance. You know, the yin and the yang. It's completely balanced. Let me check something really quick. I don't really know how to check certain things. I am a little stupid. What's the event about? Oh, torturing killers. I'm gonna shoot someone a message real quick. I do have some other things to do today. It's pendulum motion. Yeah, it is a not. That's how behavior balances. It's not balancing. It's a back and forth. Playing DBD again. I've been playing DBD for a bit. I'm home now. I can just play DBD again. Alright. You got time for one more match, and then I'll be heading out. But I do have to say, the goal of the charity has been smashed, so thank you very much. And again, if you'd like to support me, there is some merch, which is should be in the description of this video, and yeah. The comp I put out earlier, which is, again, live now. It is the compilation of all those Halo Hammer vids I made. If you want to listen to me talk for an hour 50 straight, I did show off the merch there too, and also it's just there. So, yeah. Good times all around. What's your least favorite killer? I did not vibe playing the Knight. It is actually probably the Twins. There's a few killers I haven't actually played yet, actually, to be honest. I don't think I've really played Nurse. I've not played Bubba. I've definitely not played Spirit. Of the ones I've tried, I really don't like Pyramid Head, actually. I just can't do it. Also, a video, something Dutch said. Yes, more Grievous videos. There will more. The Grievous must flow. What else do I have before we go? And in this 5-minute queue time, who's your favorite killer? Singularity or Nemesis? They're both very fun and satisfying to play. What I've played of Jason thus far, though, is kind of hitting me. Especially because I really, for the most part, don't vibe too much with range killers. But, oh, he's doing something for me. Very interactive, not forcing me to go back to a locker like, you know, Hunters or Trickster. Chase is very strong. Ability's great, but not overpowering because, you know, it's like the Spirit. It is good stuff. Big Dog. Hello, Cool and Creamy. How you doing? Was there anything else for that? You have to check out now? No problem. Thank you for coming in. Didn't draw my opponents and Skaven slaves. They all die for my rattling guns. Worth it? Absolutely worth it. That's how you should be playing. Jason is the unstable killing machine, just a big brute, and he's fun. Yes, but have you ever thought of playing Metro? I played some of the first Metro. One of my friends who was briefly in this chat also yelled at me to get Metro on Steam, which I might do because it's on summer sale. Let's see. Any other stuff in the Q&A? Again, very funny that you just... Did I play any ethical heroes? No ethical heroes here, sir. There is only Super Saiyan 3, skill 1 up the entire lane. Fuck you, anyone who wanted to have a good time. I named the Q&A YouTube questions, and I've gotten like 3. They were good ones, I will say. I got 3 and someone asking for drama. You'll get none of it, at least in terms of naming people. What's your favorite weapon in Halo? Oh, Spark Laser gets me hard. What's your favorite red versus blue character? Griff. What season arc is my favorite? I actually don't know if I could tell you that. With the drama from your friendly fiery in PUBG, maybe don't look like an enemy. Maybe don't tell me there's four enemies in the house. Enter the house, I kill 3 people, then find a 4th person. Maybe don't do that then, huh, motherfucker? Don't place yourself on the line of fire and get upset when you get shot. How about that? You ever consider that? I can't help but notice you've never considered that. I walked in the middle of the gun range when they were firing and I got shot. What the fuck? Oh, I wonder what happened. Fucking idiot. Fuck you. Aren't you at work? Oh, hello. You. You thought I wasn't going in. Consider getting good? I just got someone. Unless that was too cool and creamy. And then, yeah, he should consider getting good. Clearly, it's an issue. Oh, there's way too much shit for me to throw one of these off. Alright, you know what? Nice dodge. Nice dodge. Oh, fuck, I didn't see the window there. I fucked that up. Alright, this lady's not half bad. Oh, she's down, though. Alright, there we go. There we go. That chase was much longer than the first. I'm 27. Me too. She has that will to live. She did have that will to live. I'm about to... It doesn't matter, though. Ooh, that was... Alright, that was good. That was less good. She did. I think I got this. I think I got this. Mouse, what are you doing? I was actually playing this quite well. Never mind. Okay, alright. Make the choice. Where was that? Who freed her? That was... I think Laura freed her. Look for Laura. Look for Laura. And they're not here. Well, kick this. That's fine. This is a solid start. 3 hooks. Oh, fuck. I could have kept going. It's fine. Hello. You are giving up. I know you're there, lady. Oh. Alright. 15 right now. You're going to... Nope, you're going to fake. Doesn't matter, I see the aura. Alright, okay. That was good. That was close, but that was good. Fuck! Oh, did she have... Why did I get pallet dropped? Oh, I got flashlight stunned and pallet stunned. Jesus Christ, the whole team's here. That means that she died, though. Not where I wanted to be. But it's working out. Alright, a little bit too hard on the flick. This is perfect. Run by this, so I can just do that. Is that just a pre-drop? Nice pre-drop, lady. I don't even mean to kill her yet. You just left her to die. Oh, sprint burst. Fair enough, fair enough. I think I can absolutely make this a trade if he goes for it. I'm fine trading, dog. That doesn't bother me. God damn it. That bothers me a little bit. Can you go away? You're not getting this. Fuck? If that was on purpose, that was an insane read. Holy shit. That one was less. She's already injured, doesn't really matter. What are you gesturing for? Sure. Flash, you then died. Traumatizing. Truly, truly traumatizing. Scratch mark. Oh? Is this... But imagine. But imagine. I'm just gonna chase her like an M1 killer. I'm just gonna get this over with. Now she's locked. She's not locked? How is that not... Sure. This is a magical game sometimes. The fact that this window hasn't been blocked yet. Alright. Game's bugging out, so follow her just religiously and wait for it to finally fucking block. Yeah, get fucked. she's cooking. She was cooking me. I don't know what that was. I feel like that was long enough chase, but it kept dropping chase, so the window never blocked. Which, what are you gonna do about it, I guess? Doesn't look like you went far. So you have something to hide scratch marks for a bit. Where might you have gone? Gone this way? No, where did they go? Wait a minute. Alright, this is fine. None of this is... They are kind of putting the moves on me now, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, wait, hang on. Just did... These fuckers are slippery right now. I have to give them that. That's fine. She's gonna vault. Good. Keeping chase because of how this game works. Interesting. Can hit her with this. I don't need to hook her. Oh, I get the wall mooring. Nice. Wait, Jason's unethical ass. He's fun, and I don't feel bad about that. I'm sure Dwight's going to be on top of the hatch by the time I find it. Apparently not. Well, Athena, how are you doing? Here, then turn around, and then we play ring around the fucking Rosie. Alright, you know what? Fair play, Dwight. Blue chemical trap. I see. Well, 3K. That's a dub still. That'll be it for that, folks. Do remember, showed it at the start of stream, but I do have myself some merch now, if you're interested. So I'd go grab that, if you'd like to support me, of course. Thank you all, those who donated to the charity stream. That is always, as always, very much appreciated. Don't think there's been a goal that's not been hit yet, which is inspiring to see. Favorite episode of Lore Crime so far? I quite like the one where Andy rolled off a cliff, and then me and Hal spent the next 10 minutes laughing. Am I going to come up with another excuse to talk about Gotrek and Felix soon? Maybe. Who knows? Gaunt's Ghost, do or don't win? I don't think that'd be a do or don't. I think I need to read that series, and then I'll talk about it. Favorite anime that isn't Dragon Ball? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. JoJo Fox. What else do we got? What else do we got? It's one planet / era of Halo we wish we got a game on. Whatever was going on Mars when the Covenant invaded the Sol system. I believe there was some cool things happening there. Also, yes, favorite anime was Dragon Ball. I'm glad that you seem to have figured that out. What class should I pick in Guild Wars 2? Macklin, I've not played enough of Guild Wars 2 to tell you that. I don't know, dude. But yes, thank you for coming to the charity stream / merch announcement / me griping about how YouTube works and perhaps how some other people do on the platform. Any final questions? I am excited for Total War 40K. And I have very Schadenfreude hopes for it that I know are not going to be fulfilled. Nothing to do with the game itself. More YouTube griping, which, what can you do about it? Tomato or pumpkin soup? Tomato soup. Dude, especially you get a grilled cheese, you get yourself a nice tomato soup. Ugh, beautiful. I don't know pumpkin soup is a thing either. But that's fine. It is what it is. Near, if you answer, would you see my question about the Skaven versus the Locust? I'm gonna go Skaven because I don't know. I like Skaven more than I like the Locust. I'm not following. I need to do that. Yes, tune in next time for when I complain more about things that will never change and, I don't know, people that won't listen. Nor should they listen, quite frankly, I guess. I'm hardly a moral arbiter. But yes, thank you very much for coming. I hope you all have a Guinness or an IPA. Guinness easy. Final question. Unless there was an interesting one in the Q&A. I'm going to end eventually. God damn it. We eagerly await Pancreas more whinge. Well, like I said, I had plenty of time to be introspective in England. Plenty of whinging is occurring, so don't worry, it'll come soon enough. But until then, wish you all a wonderful however long. Thank you all for coming. Buy dice. And, yeah. Take care, folks, and have a good one.